This is also going to be a pretty nice fight because both players, not that they think highly of themselves. Zaqwer actually might do, because he's the classic 50-year-old guy that thinks that I'm good. I beat everyone from Romania except Knight and Death Angel. If I'm going to be in a team, I have to be in a good team, you know. And that mentality, that talent mentality. He has talent there, but lacks loyalty and so on.
TuxeK?
Zaqwer.
So he's like 15 or what did
16,
you say?
yeah, TuxeK is 18. And
okay.
Someone is missing Dennis. And paintball, I'm not sure what game. Let me ask what gamer is he going to cast. He's even interacting with you, TuxeK. Oh. You are popular.
I don't know him, to be honest.
But he knows you, that's important.
My hair is amazing.
Where is your beard? You had a much bigger beard.
Oh yeah, I cut it a bit. Like, when it gets too long, it becomes stupid. I don't have a strong beard, so... Okay. Yeah, hireling is a bit old.
Okay, Selen is out of the competition. Ouch, pretty big for him. He won actually Group D. He beat the Death Angel.
Start the game.
Yeah, I almost gave a 1 to to Selen. And after that we are going to see Christy with Noise, and that's going to be pretty nice.
Oh, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna stay for that one for sure.
Finally,
TVZ, Zalmar Fortress. Let's get it going.
live again, Zaqwer with TuxeK, and I mixed them up again because I'm doing the overlay. You know, TuxeK is on left, Zaqwer is on right, how I wrote them. But if you do that APM or army size, if you press Ctrl A, they are on the other way around. So
oh yeah.
I want to be
Which
perfect.
one? Which overlay thing do you use? Yeah, that one. The latest version has a
some
hotkey.
shadow or hotkey. What I saw on IP has some shadow on the icons.
Yeah, IP has it. He doesn't put it on the main screen. He like pulls it as a screen region, and then he can edit it. But the latest version of the Ascent starboard has a hotkey where you can just switch the players. So even if you enter them the wrong way around, you can just switch them. From, you know what I mean?
Not sure. I will actually try to get that.
Click. You can click a button and then the left becomes the right and the right becomes the left.
Oh,
like it.
Oh, interesting. It's going to do pretty. Oh, that's going to be a time saver.
Yeah, that's
because sometimes I just leave it like that, and you know the colors were the other way around, and I said like it's not going to matter much, but it's should be pretty perfect.
Yeah, and he made it just for that purpose. Actually, I made it make it.
14
so, yeah.
spawning full, and not a fast expansion. Pretty interesting actually.
No gas. That's the interesting thing, I think.
Well, it's for the Zerg it's normal because he's not rushing for a speed. But,
well, if you don't do a fast expo, then you get gas pool, and yeah, he's gonna try to make an expo now, so that makes sense. But he's not gonna be able to make it. Okay. So he's probably gonna get gas, I assume.
Anyway, it's going to be pretty nice pylon block. It's going to be pretty interesting to see. We just saw two top players, Knight and with Death Angel, and now we are seeing some unpopular player. Of course, they are not top because they didn't prove themselves they are top yet. And Zaqwer actually played with Grandmaster players last season. he beated Kaz on ladder. Of course, he forward pulled him, and Kaz was like, "Why do I only get idiots today?" Because Kaz was totally not prepared for a 4 pull, you know. And then they got to the ladder again, and Zaqwer managed to beat Kaz with a straight up macro game. But of course, it's the ladder; it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to sell him or something.
That's a good sign, you know, when you take games off of strong players.
And he actually
that's what you want to get.
He beat other players also. We have some talent over here, but they kind of get stupid sometimes. Zaqwer is the classic guy that if he loses a game, he's quitting the game and still, I'm deleting StarCraft 2, I'm not going to play anymore, I'm going to play random from now on, or you know, stuff like that. So this is why I don't like his attitude. But TuxeK, he's kind of more mature, and he's also pretty good. Let's see what he's going to do.
Bit sloppy here by Zaqwer. He had a little supply block, so he had to cancel a probe to get his second sentry out in time. Doesn't want to happen to you, but well, happens to me all the time. Shouldn't happen to those good people though. And yeah, 2 guys in gas here, left for TuxeK. Pulled 1 out just to get more mining going. And yeah, I like it. A 1-gate expand from Zaqwer. And he's gonna be able to wall with his next 2 gateways on the low ground. It's very strong.
Yeah, so I was reading the chat a bit. People quiet. Sometimes it's good to have quiet people on the chat. 29 drones, 3 more on the way for TuxeK. He's taking pretty comfortable his expansion. He scouted, he has a Zerling that...
oh, Zaqwer's gonna see the lair! Is he gonna see it? Ah, no, he doesn't see it. That's very important.
Oh.
That early lair, TuxeK might go Mutas. It looks a lot like Mutas, or Infestors.
It can be Mutas, because, you know, you usually don't see Mutas in versus Protoss player. But it might actually surprise him if he just comes. And it might actually work right now if he does it, because Zaqwer is taking his expansion. He's going to have sentries to defend, and sentries and Mutas. Kind of easy win for the Mutas.
Yeah, but, it's gonna be an evolution chamber for now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a Spire right now. Let's see. And it is it gonna be a Spire? Interestingly enough, a 3-gate Stargate for
infestation. Good. It's going to be good, because let's see what TuxeK scouted, because he did some scouting and he didn't scout the actual Stargate. But it's good because with the Mutas you can be blindly building them, and then, as you can see, get your Protoss player gets a Stargate, and he just builds Phoenixes, and that's not going to be work.
Exactly, yeah. So infestation bit pretty good. 3rd hatchery, it's a bit like Destiny. A 2-base infestor. So he's gonna get his upgrade now, and then start the infestors as soon as
macro hatchery.
Yeah.
Nice. I've seen a lot of players who don't do this macro hatchery, and they just suffer. They have the minerals, but they don't have the larva.
Yeah.
And it's kind of pretty important to actually have it and know when to get it, because you don't do it blindly. Like, okay, as you can see, TuxeK has 2 saturated bases, so he can afford to get it. Look at his income, 54 drones, and more income than the Protoss player, and that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, here we see the Twilight Council, a very heavy tech from Zaqwer off of 2 bases. No robotics. He does not have any hallucinate, but the Phoenix will be able to play a scouting role too. Here comes some links. I think if we see some nice force fields in time, then they will be deterred. But the thing is, they're gonna see the sentry count here, and they did not see any stalkers, and they even did get a glimpse at that 1 Phoenix. So I think Zaqwer might get scouted here. Like his opponent will find out what's going on.
Some infestors are going to be out. Okay, killing some of those is very, very annoying for him. He needs to fungal the... Okay, borrowing the infestors, he hidden them. That's pretty
I
nice.
told you he's doing the Destiny thing. It's pretty good. It's not exactly like Destiny does it, but basically, and here's gonna be an unburrow and a fungal. Or he just gonna, yeah, boom, there we go, very, very strong. He's gonna get one Infestor killed, but the Phoenixes are gonna go down. Huge win for TuxeK here, very well played.
And he says back.
What does that mean?
It's nothing special, it's just like you say park, like the gun does the fire, you know, like park, park.
Yeah.
This is how when we were little and we were playing with guns, this is the sound we make as imitating the guns, you know, like park, park, park. So yeah, it's pretty amazing to see how in different countries different things, objects make different sounds.
Right, right.
Like
it's very funny.
If there are some Romanians who are watching the stream, I'm going to use a nasty word, so close it. In Belgium, guys, in Belgium, the train sound is pula, 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 pula. And for us, that is the dirty word for penis, you know? And it's kind of amazing to see how the train does in Belgium and how it sounds in Romania, you know?
Oh, man.
So
look at the game for a second. We have Zaqwer. He's getting all the tech pass off of 2 base. He's going Colossus. He does have Blink. He's going for a +2 weapons. So he's gonna pretty much do a 2 base all in. He's not building any workers currently, which makes sense. He's already oversaturated. So he's gonna go for a very strong 2 base push. But this Infestor push is gonna put some hurt on. And there's not gonna be a Colossus out. And without any AoE, Infested Terrans are retardedly good. So, yeah, look what's gonna happen.
Fungal on the sentries again. Even some Infested Terrans. Nice blink. He's going to snipe some Infestors, but with the Zerlings, nice, also very nice force fields.
Yeah, but the Infested Terrans, man, they need to be focused on something. And yeah, all the army is down, the Nexus will go down, that's the purpose of this attack. TuxeK has a 3rd base, he's sitting very comfortably, and he's already at high, wow, he is playing this marvelously. He's a Destiny fan, I can tell you that.
Maybe not, but usually they don't, they are not the type that are watching other people stream.
Maybe he came up with it himself. And here's the Colossus. Zaqwer needs to go now, pretty much. He has nowhere to go. He should pull all his probes.
Adrenaline guns on the way, Zermilia takes level 3. I'm pretty happy that I'm finally seeing Infestors play, of course after their buff. And trust me, I still remember the chat I was having with Alex BJJ about the Infestors, and he said, it's a nerf, they are nerfing Infestor again. And I'm like, no man, it's a buff. Look at the damage it's going to do in 4 seconds. We got just fungal again after 2 seconds and kill the mine. No, and it's a nerf. Of course, when the Infestors were on PTR, they had some strange missile attack. It wasn't like instant like this. It was some strange missile attack.
That was stupid, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. So,
well, Zaqwer's GG. Okay, he saw the army with an observer.
TuxeK had an Ultralisk Caverns on the way.
Yeah, he wasn't hype, he was pretty far already. We kind of talked about other things during the game, but he teched up very well, and that's how we do it with the build. It's very good.
The 2 choices of the maps are Dual Site and Metalopolis. I'm kind of tired of that damn map. Okay, Dual Site it is. I'm happy. I made Dig Site, not that. Dual Site. There it is. I'm happy to see Dual Site and not Metalopolis. join of me. I'm also inviting Dennis in.
Denis Shubovsky.
Yes, so what do you think about TuxeK? Of course it wasn't, it was kind of one-sided in a way.
I mean, Zaqwer played a weird game and TuxeK played a very, very solid game. So yeah, I like that. I want to concentrate a bit more on the game in the next one, because yeah, that was very, very straight up and very, very well executed too. And I really like when you go that infestor timing, then you can get this 11 to 13 minute hive around that time. And that's not cheesy or anything, that's just good. Like, you can get away with the tactic because you just build lings, and the infestors aren't that expensive either. You get that third or fourth base. It's pretty good.
Oh, you know the score for the second game, Alex BJJ and Cyclone? It's 1-0 for Alex BJJ. So if I'm not sure either, but if Alex BJJ manages to win this game, he will be in the top 8 players.
That's pretty sick. Who is he?
He's a StarCraft 1 player. He just I've known him. I met him first time at we had a LAN in my town. He's like 25 years old, but he plays all day, but I mean he's online all day at least, but I can't say I've noticed a lot of mistakes in his play. So it's kind of amazing for him to get to the brackets and manage to take out Serien and one game of Cyclone. Serien told me that he made 2 all-ins, very, very classic all-ins. So hey, I'm not condemning him. It's very good. It's
Yeah.
I mean, you are on the finals brackets. You want to win. Want to get the prize. You do whatever it is to win. No, it doesn't matter that hey, we should play macro. Let's not attack each other for 20 minutes and so on.
Yeah, right. Some people just think it's a bad thing to all in. Well, we have game 2 between Zaqwer, who's down 0-1, versus opponent TuxeK. TuxeK in the right and Zaqwer in the left on dual side. And it's a cool map. It's a very open map, I feel. Has a lot of white space. It's going to be very good if TuxeK plays his Infestor Ling style again. I think he's going to have a pretty good time walking around the map and setting up flanks and so on.
Yeah, so it's the type of map that you can't actually say it favors anyone. The Protoss can easily win on this map, and the Zerg can easily win on this map. So it's the type of map that what matters is the quality of the players. Their build orders and how they actually execute it. So I'm kind of excited that they choose this map.
Yeah, it's very good. Now Zaqwer wants to deny that hatch, doing the little patrol here. Very good. And yeah, last game he had that weird 2-base all-tech build. And of course, he got blind countered by infestors, unfortunately. Well, not blind countered, that's the wrong word, but he made Phoenix and infestors just kill him, so he was unlucky that his opponent did those. So he might go for a more traditional gateway opening, like a 1-gate expand maybe again, and then maybe into a 4 or 5 gate, and then some Twilight Council tech or something. Something that's very popular right now. A blink is really becoming the bread and butter. Ooh, and the hatch goes down. There.
Zaqwer says, I mean, he moved with the probe around and bam, he placed it.
Yeah, that's when you move too close to the minerals. Happens to me all the time too. Like when you don't estimate the position of the hatchery correctly, then it's like, oh well.
Yeah. So after this game, we are going to see Christie with noise, and that's going to be pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
So stay around.
ZVT, right?
Yeah, ZVT. We're finally going to see a Terran again. I think he him and Crusader are the last Terrans, and Epure, but Epure is playing with Death Angel. And the loser of this game, TuxeK or Zaqwer, is going to play with Crusader, and Crusader is going to have a hard time, actually. So,
yeah.
And the loser of Christie with Noise is going to play with Darton, so it's going to be even interesting. We have a private council.
Okay, so it's gonna be either like 2-gate DT or a 3-gate, 4-gate blink.
I think it's going to be DT.
Me too, I would agree.
Yeah, after the...
He's gonna make a 3rd gate, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's going to be a... Are we going to... No, I think it's going to be DT.
It's gonna actually be blink, I think. Because, I mean, look, he has saved Chrono Boost, so... because you wouldn't save Chrono Boost if you...
Yeah, I think he's doing the same thing again.
No, that was Night End. Night End was doing the same thing.
No, I mean the same thing like Night End.
Hey, let's get scouted. They're chatting all the time, it's so cute. And what he...
See the timing, meaning 6 and something, you have to get your Overlord in. And there you have Chrono Boost on the blink. And I think TuxeK knows about this. He has an instant Roach Warren and an Evolution Chamber way before that. And is TuxeK going to do the mistake and tag to layer? Seems not. And he's even spreading the creep in order to get the base connected with creep.
Yeah, I think that's the correct decision, just like you went out. I mean, he needs creep, he needs mobility, he needs lings out, he needs to hit his injections. He's gonna miss one due to a creep tumor, but that's okay.
As you can see,
and
he even got a Spore Crawler just to be safe.
Yeah, that's a bit oversafe, but that's okay.
Because he's not sure, is it a DT or blink?
Yeah, and that was well done by Zaqwer because he did not start the blink. He started like a second before the Overlord died, so and he didn't Chrono Boost it below the OV, so yeah, blink is done now. And Palin is on the way. And I think TuxeK will be alright. He has a lot of spines. He has a bunch of speedlings. And a lot of roaches.
Bam, he just blinked out, and I think he's waiting for the Palin, and he will warp in more 26 probes. I think Night End had like 30. Or am I wrong?
He had 29, yeah.
29, yeah.
You can see that Night End did this exact thing much better. Like, much more straightforward, much faster. That's of course the pro gamer experience. But we can see that TuxeK will have a decent time holding this off, because yeah, he has many units. He has a bunch of spines.
Losing the queen, that's a big blunder for TuxeK. He's not going to have the larva. Immediately starting a second queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is to miss force.
Now he needs to attack the spines. He doesn't do it though. He should have used the time where he had force fields up to attack the spines. Now they're just wasted. He didn't use them for anything. It's very important.
And I'm not actually sure why exactly. Night didn't even had sentries.
He's gonna lose the probe.
Well, at least he's doing a good job moving out over here where there are less spines.
Yeah, that's very
Is he
smart.
going to blink inside the main base? He wanted that. Oh, he missed it.
He can still blink up if he doesn't. Oh no, he messes up from
very.
Lose a ton of stalkers.
He actually moved that with that one stalker in order to blink up, but the stalker attacked and moved down to the ramp, and then when he blinked, he actually blinked nowhere, just there, on the same spot.
Now he's completely all in, just warping and stuff, but he lost so many units without killing any.
And I think he's very mad right now. He will play with Crusader, and Crusader might actually beat him. I'm not sure. This is pretty. It's very nice that we are actually casting this game, because we can see the difference between Night and another player.
Definitely. And here we go again.
Blink with everything. He didn't even try. He just avoided the combat. And we see TuxeK with the lair just right now finishing.
Oh, and the blink cooldown is on, and now he cannot retreat. TuxeK is brave enough to just go for it, and it's the correct decision. He needs to kill the pylon with some probes. And look at that, he's moving forward, he wants to get the injured stalkers. And he's gonna destroy this army.
400 APM for TuxeK right now.
Holy shit.
He got to 300 again, but he was 400 when I hit it.
Oh wow, he actually got cleaned up. But he has enough reinforcements. He should have killed the pylon. That's really crucial.
Yeah. I think even at that time I thought he was going to win the fight, so the pylon wouldn't matter too much. But it seems that he was proved wrong and I was proved wrong.
Yeah, and me too.
Now, the question, the problem is that Zaqwer is still in one base, he's still with this.
And now he can't blink up. Why isn't he blinking up?
He missed it again. Vez? Told you. And that's a good game.
What does the first thing